Hello there, beautiful internet and super creatures of the beyond. So we are back in Underrail. This is the next section. Let me go back a little. So I've cleared everything here. There are some lockers over here. Then you go down here. And we have some ladders and a little maze. Well, it's not that little. I've cleared all the traps in the maze so we don't waste our time. I think there are a few left on the top of the ladders, but I didn't bother. And I did quite acquire a lot of weight because I have managed to pick up some of these things, but we shall see. Maybe I'll leave a part of these bear traps. We don't know. But the maze is both on this level and the upper level because the exit should be around here or here. I'm not entirely sure. So we'll have to experiment. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ladders that we can access. This one we cannot access. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Let's go with this. Let's see what happens. I'm more than sure there's a few more extra traps there. But we shall actually... Let's switch a little. There we go. More frag mines. Probably gonna pick this one up as well. I don't know. These mines are different than the one above for some reason, and I can pick them up. Some you can pick, some you can't. But as we can see, nothing is happening in here. It's kind of odd. It's like dead ends. Curious. Okay, 1 ladder down, 5 left to go. So let's go into this one then. Then we'll go into this one. We don't know which one is the correct one. Actually, I really don't remember. So this one is here. I'm sure there's a trap somewhere here. I could just avoid... Oh, cave. Actually, I have found crawler poison. And this one stuns after 2 rounds. Which is really, really nice. I have a feeling that this might be a more elaborate trap, so let's be careful. I'm just picking them up more or less for the experience. I'm gonna probably leave some of the bear traps behind. Or drop them on the ground or something, I don't know. Yes, yes, lots of traps. Here and there. These are double the weight, so... And I did pick it up, interesting. I don't know why I couldn't pick up the previous ones. Again, maybe it's scripted. Okay, so this is becoming a bit complex. Ooh, we do want these ones. I hear doggos. And we all love the doggos. Huh. Ten out of 10 that this is gonna be a trap. I just have a feeling. What's this? Frag grenade. You do not see me? Oh shoot. Lockpicking free. You know what? Ooh. Oh shit, I forgot to activate the freaking... It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, maybe it's not okay. Let's try this. And this is a situation where we need this. Perfect. I think we did quite alright. Where are the other ones? Okay, we just have one more. He's like, ah, I have regained my composure. Okay, we did okay, we did okay. Ooh, bone fetish. 3 of what happened appears to be human shin bones, sharpened on one end and tied together with leather strips into triangular formations. The purpose of or meaning of this perverse construct eludes me. 22. Oh my god, that's a lot of experience. This one will sell nice, and this one will allow us to lockpick the door, regardless of how much lockpicking skill, I mean, skill points we have. So, where is it? Hop. It should give +5, I think. Anyway, we have used it, we are out, I am happy. Easy peasy. I'm not sure if there's any more enemies, but let's not rush. Caviar poison trap. I didn't want to explore this part without you guys, because there are plenty of surprises up here. What are we doing in terms of weight? Okay, we have found a trapdoor. It's the only one. It's the only one. So this one brings us here. We have used this one. Let's try to use this one then. And then I'll use this one. Maybe I should use this one. Yeah, let's use this one. We've gotten quite a bit chunk of experience, 5,000, which is really nice. More traps, I'm sure. Oh, this leads nowhere? Okay, let's try this one. Without the fear of getting stuck into a trap or anything like that. Yeah, so if you're gonna... I mean, you could technically avoid most of these traps if you're careful, even with low trapping, but you do need not trapping, you need perception. But you do need perception anyway for most guns and stuff like that, so don't rush. And if you're not having perception, then I'm kind of sorry for you. You might have a lot of trouble with this level. So get lots of bandages in that case. Okay, it seems that we are only left with 2 staircases. One is over here. So let's see where this one leads. Let's not rush. This seems... Oh, there is the trap. Is it another dead end? $179. Then we are getting fat. Okay, that might actually be the exit, cause... Or maybe not. Maybe I'm silly. Let's see. Trapdoor. Acid blob. Yeah, we definitely want this one. Yeah, I think this is the exit, so I'm gonna try this there, because I'm sure this one leads here. Oh, come on, I'm already filled up so hardcore. Yeah, that one leads over there. What should I do? I could eat this one. Well, actually I'm just gonna drop some of those. I'm just gonna drop one of them. What am I doing? Being silly. Just arm it over here and forget about it. I'm gonna go drop the other ones into a barrel or something like that. Because that's a lot of weight we're carrying, and it's not really worth it. This guy is really prepared, like he's super paranoid, I suppose. Let's put everything into this barrel. And then I'll try this staircase. Ladder, I mean. I think we can just put everything, because we have plenty of this. Oh, plenty. And those bear traps are not so expensive to get, so... Have I been up here? What? Maybe the other one I have. I have been on both of them? Nah, something is off. Something is definitely off, because we have one ladder over here. How the hell do you get to that ladder? Maybe I'm being silly? Should be, yeah, I don't know. Well then, well, whatever, YOLO. Let's go to our ladder and that's it. Quite interesting. I thought I've checked all the ladders. I wouldn't know what else could be leading there, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should be over here. And I don't know. And if I don't know, I don't know. What do you want me to do? Trapdoor. There we go. Well, what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's going invisible. Okay, I feel we're on the right track. It does look like so. Oh, there is a cave door here. Yeah, we'll check that one out later. Well, basically. Okay, so we have a few options, and he has an ancient red hound. I think that's how he controls the rest of the red hounds, the alpha red hounds. Now, we can. He's very good, especially has a very good crossbow, and he's super good at whatever he wants to do. But if we look around, he has like a mini throne over here, so he's like a true king. So we have a few options, and I'm gonna save right over here and see which option we could do. So if I get out of stealth, he's not gonna attack me. Find yourself face to face with a towering muscular man. In fact, describing him simply as muscular is a great understatement, because this man has the physique of someone chiseled out of a giant block of granite. One of the two red hounds by his side, the grey-furred Goliath which stares at you with its glowing eyes, might as well have come from the same block, judging its powerful bone chilling appearance. There is another red hound present behind the two guard hounds, yet its purpose is a different one. Its glossy hide is proudly being worn by by this king of the red hounds, a title which he uses to introduce himself once he addresses you with his cavernous voice. Sorry, not carnivorous. Who dares disturb the Red Hound King? Tell me your name, or I'll have my Red Hounds tear you apart. Speak. My name is Eros. I bow to you, Red Hound King. Let's go like this. Ha! You bow down to me? He bursts out laughing. This is all very amusing. A man manages to avoid all my well-placed traps, strolls right into my lair and bows to me. I've never seen anything like this before. Ha! So Eros, why are you here? Why come to my lair? I was just exploring these caves, nothing else. To take your head, you stinking savage. Let's go with the first one. Ha! Just exploring, if you say so. I find your visit quite amusing, so I'll allow you to stay. But know that if you disrespect me or my red hounds, you will be punished. Now, my amusing guest, let us speak. He laughs. How did you become the Red Hound King? Become? I've always been the Red Hound King, for it is in my blood. These red hounds here are my brothers and sisters, my pack. Make no mistake. I may be their king, and my will may be above theirs, but our respect is mutual, and our bond is strong. We hunt together, we eat together, and we will kill all those who dare to disturb us together. Who dares disturb you, Red Hound King? Evil men and women of Camp Hatter, of course. They despise us, want us gone from this world. Those people have no respect for me. My red hounds, my land, they call themselves hunter, but I spit on that. They're nothing but weaklings, coal diggers who think they have it all figured it out. I'll kill every single one of them who dares even enter my land, he grins. My traps have already taken many of their lives, and every death pleases me. You sound as if they're been causing you a lot of issues. Do I? Maybe because they have. I only wanted to be left alone and live with my pack on our land, but those of Camp Hathor just wouldn't leave me be, especially one man, their former leader, Gideon. The name is snarled rather than spoken normally, and a uh, deep angular frown appears on his forehead like a crack on a smooth rock. That coward, that pathetic excuse of a man. He claimed I was trespassing their hunting grounds and stealing their game, while it belongs to me. Long before they stopped digging coal and decided to turn to hunting, my red hounds, my dirty red hounds, were vermin to him, insisting they were attacking and hunting the people of Camp Hathor. Fool. But the fool is now dead. Not by my hand, sadly. What is even sadder is that his successor is acting in his footsteps. Still, I'm more clever and I'm more strong. They'll never defeat the Red Hound King. Mm, we could. There are a few things. We can go with the Red Hound Queen, and he will ask us to find him a wife, and that will kind of solve the situation. We can obviously attack him. We could go back and talk to the Camp Hathor and bring everyone to help us attack the Red Hound King. We could tell everyone to attack the Red Hound King and we're not gonna join because we have found his lair, but they're gonna die. And then I can come here and collect their belongings, but again, not the most profitable way. There are some hacky ways to do it, but again, not important. But the important thing is we can either tell him to get a queen and chill him, or we could try to bargain, to make a bargain between him and Camp Hathor, and they can find a compromise. And also, he does not like jokes about red hounds, so let's not use the joke that one of the Eddies did, because that's not gonna be fun. Let's see, do you have anything to trade? Trade? No. I have everything I need right here in my lair. Can you teach me anything about traps? I have no intention of doing anything like that. The only reason I'd even teach my trapping skills is my hair. Ha, teach me, he says. What's with all the traps around your lair? The traps are there to prevent intruders from getting into my lair. Many wander into these caves, but not many are cunning enough to survive. I've also built a labyrinth below. So he built the labyrinth? Interesting. To make things even more difficult. Maybe he blew up some walls and... yeah, probably. And put the fences, so probably. So far, no one has been able to avoid the traps and navigate the labyrinth. No one but you. Interesting. And any more boring questions? Well, asking him the real name is useless because he is the Red Hound. Let's just ask him. A real name? This is my real name. I am the Red Hound King. Always have been, always will be. Even if I had a normal name like John or Jack or whatever, it would mean nothing, for my Red Hounds don't talk, and I personally don't care for what others humans call me. I rarely even talk to other humans, and when I do, it's usually right before I take their life. Ha! The Red Hound King yawns. You know what? You bore me. So much talk, yet so little has been said. I want you to leave now. You've had the privilege of talking to the Red Hound King himself. But now the time for my hospitality has ended. Out of my lair. Wait, I have one more question. Enough. You had your chance. Do not anger me, weakling. If you don't obey me, you will be put to be punished. Okay. If so, you said Red Hound King goodbye. Okay, so that's a problem. As you can see, if I sit next to him, he is a head taller than me. Just gonna reload. And let's just talk to him again. Okay, let's talk about Camp Hatter, because the other ones are just gonna make him chase us away. We could technically look through his lair and try to pick some stuff, which we might try afterwards. So about Camp Hatter. Yes, what is it? Have you tried making a truce with Camp Hatter? Don't be a fool. There's no way I'll negotiate with those honorless weaklings. I am not putting myself in the position of a stunt crawler prey, just waiting for a final step to end my life. They showed their true face to me a long time ago. So let's try to persuade him, because I think we have enough persuasion. What if I can help? You know, act like a mediator. As I said, Gideon is dead, and the new leader could perhaps listen to what you have to say. You can't say it won't work until you've tried it. He pauses to think, and you can almost hear his mind gears turning inside his head. After a bit of thought, a smile surfaces on his face, and he gives you an answer you were waiting for. What you say is true, perhaps. Perhaps Gideon's successor is someone who can be reasoned with. I accept your proposal. You will negotiate with Camp Hathor in my name, as you suggested. My demands are simple. I want them to leave me alone. There will be no trespassing on my land, and that includes these caves to the south of Camp Hathor and the south part of the hunting grounds access to the river. I don't want to see them there. If they can agree on that, then I won't kill their hunters on sight anymore. I will remove my traps near their land and won't disturb them in any way. Tell them they have the word of a king. Very well. I'll go talk to Edgar, their current leader. Just know this, I'm not letting my guard down for a second. If I sense any trickery at all, you will all die. Even if an agreement is made, I will still keep my eye wide open. And I'd be fool otherwise. One more thing before you leave. Check to the north wall right in front of my lair. You'll find a hidden passageway that will allow you to avoid all my traps. Did you really think I walk through the labyrinth every time I want to go out? Ha! Now go, Eros. Understood. I'll see you later. So before we leave, let's take a quick look around. So we have some doggos over here. There is a vending machine. This is where they all eat, I suppose. Then he has a food locker over here. Oh, he doesn't want me there. I doubt I can make it past that greyhound. But let's just try. For the fun of it. I doubt it. It's too close. Yeah, never mind. I don't need anything from him. There's a guy over there. Ha! Interesting. Okay, let's just go and talk to Camp Hathor. And now the question is... let's hope we'd have enough persuasion to convince them. Okay, so we came back over here. We opened that secret door, which is really nice. And now we have to make our way back to Camp Hathor the easy way. Quite dark in there. I'm gonna try to avoid killing all the red hounds as well. Because, you know, we're nice to the Red Hound King. We don't want to harm his brothers and sisters. Maybe except this bastard over here, but let's hope he doesn't see us. Or maybe we can use one of the traps. Nah, he's gonna see us. Let's use the traps. Whoa, 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 not that. Yeah, that's the infrared stuff. Okay, let's put it over here. Or night vision, actually. Hey, lovely crawler, look at me. I'm so delicious. You're toast. You are toast, you understand me? I will eat you for breakfast. Bingo. Now this one must go away. Please. Go away. We don't want to harm each other. Kind of have respect for the Red Hound King. He doesn't want this conflict to carry on forever. So he's willing to make peace. Now let's see if Camp Hathor is willing to make peace. No, I didn't choose the queen part because we need to kidnap the woman we have seen at the beginning in the port or whatever, on the docks. And I find that kind of, I don't know, not super okay. Not super okay. Oh, I don't know why I went around. Should have gone through. We can just capture her with a taser, so it's quite easy to knock her out. But again, it all depends on what Eddie is going to say now. Edgar, sorry, not Eddie. State your business. I met the Red Hound King. What? You met? Where? How? I found his lair south of here. I went past the caves filled with red hounds, then found an abandoned building that turned out to be the entrance to his lair. It was heavily trapped, but I managed to get inside and got to talk to him. Then you've seen how savage and ruthless he is. I'm amazed you're even alive. I actually managed to convince him to negotiate a truce with Camp Hathor. Or actually, he seems like a decent fellow. I don't get how the whole deal with him being savage, who only knows how to slaughter people. You're right, he's a savage and ruthless man. He should be dealt with accordingly. He's not that bad, but he's not someone I'd hang out with. Let's go with the first option. Let's not try to be too cheesy. You did what? Without talking to me about it? You really have guts, you know that? He pauses, continuing after several moments. Wait, but what do you mean you managed to convince him to negotiate a truce? How? I suspect it ain't nothing but one of his tricks. So now this is the part where I don't know if it's gonna work. Yes, he agreed that I do all the talking because he doesn't trust you guys enough to meet with him. He just said that he wants you to leave him alone. No trespassing on his land south of Camp Hathor, and the south part of the hunting grounds is also his. And he's alone. He said that if you can agree to that, he won't harm or disturb you in any way ever again. Now, the thing is, if this works, I'm not entirely sure we get... There is a special trait we could get, but I'm not sure if it applies if we kill the Red Hound King or even if we do it for the persuasion mode. So let's try the persuasion mode. If that doesn't work, then we shall try the combat mode. Edgar was carefully listening to your every word. You could see different emotions ripple across his face. Yet, the one that stuck after you finish replying Red Hound King's demands in a neutral one, it takes him a minute or so, but he soon responds. You know what? I'm willing to trust him, but only because I trust you. You've proven yourself. And if you say this isn't a trick, then I suppose I can give you my official statement. We accept the truth. South part of the hunting ground belongs to him. No one from our camp hunter will trespass on his land. In return, as he himself promised, we don't want to see him or any of his red hounds on our part of the hunting grounds, or otherwise near or in Camp Hathor. Also, he promised safety to all of our people. Failure to abide will result in hostility, and all further attempts to negotiate, if any, will be ignored. Okay, I'll go tell him that. Report back to me when you're done. I hope I'm not making a mistake. So now we have to go all the way back. Avoid all the red hounds 2 times in a row, because we'll also have to return back and give the response. But it's okay. It's a little field trip. It's gonna take a minute or so to get back and forth. But the truce is done, so that's the important part. And the thing is, he might also give us some gift at the end, but I really hope I get that that trait, because that trait is very powerful for our build. So if we don't get it, we'll need to fight him, sadly enough. I'm not sure if the marriage one works as well. I mean, if I bring him his bride. But whatever. Okay, I think we can go through this tunnel, since we've taken care of this bastard. Kind of want that trait that makes our speed faster in stealth mode when out of combat. Because sometimes you want to sneak by and not get caught, so you'll have to do it quite fast. Sometimes, not all of the times. I think sometimes there is also a random encounter in this tunnel. I'm not 100% sure, but I have a feeling that that's what happened to me once. Could be wrong. Played this game many years ago, so I'm just doing things from memory here. Now let's see what the Red Hound King is going to say to us. About what is it? About Camp Hathor. Yes, what is it? They agreed to your terms. Good, but I'm still keeping my eyes open. He stops to look at you for a second. You've done well. I don't know why you did all of this, but I respect it nonetheless. And I thank you. I don't have any money to give you. But I can give you this instead. He hands you a curious suit of leather armor. Welcome to the pack. Ooh, kind of like this. Now, is there anything else? Nothing, to be honest. Can you teach me anything about traps? I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I expect you understand. So now he treats us with respect. That's a really cool thing. I think I'm not sure. Unless you give back the response, I think you can still bring him a queen. So yeah, it's a bit tricky. So the cool thing now is that we got this, which is a very powerful suit, but it's not very useful for us because we want the agility increase by 1, which this one doesn't offer. Gives us strength, although I would have wished it would have given us something else. But it's a very powerful thing. The thing that I love about this is that now I can go around, and I'll show you in a moment. We can go around unstealthed and red hounds will see us as part of the pack. Isn't that neat? They're friends with us. So we don't have to worry about red hounds anymore. How heavy is this? 3. I can carry this on myself, you know, and just avoid the red hound packs whenever we just go around seeing a pack and not bothering to kill everything. So it gives us a bit of freedom because there's a lot of... Oh, I don't know. Will they attack? Yeah. Yeah, because they think I'm the Red Hound King. Yeah, so don't wear it near civilized people. I'm not sure if it applies everywhere, but definitely Camp Hathor is going to shoot us. Is there anything in particular here? No. We clearly cannot steal this because they're part of theirs. Okay, now the curious part. Do I get the treat? The feat, I mean. I haven't done much fighting in this mission, which I really kind of enjoy. Okay, let's see. Edgar. I'm done. It's done. I've talked one final time with the Red Hound King. Excellent. I feel relieved. We needed to be careful still, of course, but somehow I think this might just work. Now, Eros, there's only one thing left for me to do. You did so much here to help us, so much for us. Helped us to get rid of the bugs and the Red Hound King as well, making our lives so much easier. First, take this. He hands you 300 Karens. This is not your only reward, of course. You are one of us now. Come and see me when you have the time, and I'll teach you a few things that a hunter like you might find useful. Not many get this here fine opportunity and dialogue. Yeah, we definitely want to learn. You wanted to teach me how to be a better hunter. Yes. You improved our lives, to put it mildly, so the least I could do to thank you is sharing some of our hunting techniques with you. Although you are one capable hunter already, I am sure you'll get the hang of this quickly. You ready? Let him teach you. Well done. You're a fast learner. Use this knowledge well. Okay, thank you. So we have gained the feat Hunter, which, if we're gonna look at our feats, Hunter does this. Increase damage dealt to critters with the crossbow, knives, or a spear by 20%. This feat was acquired outside of leveling, so that's important to know. And this means that any critter from now on, which means any creature, monster, whatever, it's gonna take 20% more damage, which is super amazing. So there will be some hidden feats that we will gain based on... oh, I didn't know we can get some dialogue with him. we can get outside well, when we do missions as a reward. In front of you is a lean young man. He removes his respirator for a moment and reveals a cleanly shaved, handsome face. His exposed arms, on the other hand, are almost entirely enveloped by a collage of chaotic tattoos, except for a few spots. Oh, we can get our tattoo here. Where hot branding iron was used to defile the skin instead. In fact, every single tattoo acts like a brand and represents a different gang. The man is perfectly aware of what your eyes are focused on, but he simply ignores it. Instead, he politely speaks to you. Hello, Eros. I'm Boyd, Edgar's deputy. I gotta thank you for dealing with those borrowers. Dominating work for which we owe you a big time. Now, tell me, what can I do for you? Let me save, this is important. I didn't know we can get it over here, but if we can, that would be epic. How do you feel about like being Edgar's deputy? Dominating, I'd say. Edgar is a great leader and an even greater man. And helping someone like that run this community is hard. But very, very fulfilling job. I'm not saying this because he's standing in the same room and can probably hear us. I really mean it. He laughs. I like it. I like it here. So okay. I haven't found a reason to complain yet. He laughs. What's your opinion on this whole situation with the Red Hound King? I could hardly believe it when I heard it. We'd made a truce with that pipe worker, the man who killed so many of us, even children, from what I've heard in the past. I think of the guy less than I think of the mud on my boot. And I think he's got some cheap tricks up his sleeves, but if Edgar says otherwise... So maybe the kids have gotten caught in the traps, not necessarily that he killed them himself. I don't know. It is what it is. We'll see. What can you tell me about Camp Hatfer? There's not much to say. We're a small but proud hunting community, basically miners turned hunters after the Hathor mine was closed. If you will, not much happens here, except for the earthquake and except for that recent borrower problems, but you would know how they got zoned out in the end. He laughs. That's pretty much it. And now that we are free of the Red Hound King, things are even more mundane around here. Don't seem like you're from around here. What gives it away? The tattoos and scars? I see. Yeah, I am not from around here. I came from Core City. I like it here more. Life is simple. Can you tell me more about yourself? Maybe some other time. Yeah, definitely some other time. Oh, so he's not the one with that does tattoos. Interesting. But we will probably want to get a tattoo. It's also a special feat. So we have completed everything here. Let's see if we can get everything back. 170. We're back at the normal weight. I probably sell... Nah, these ones are goodish. But maybe we can sell... Oh, he doesn't buy them? Why? Weird. Oh, what the hell? Broadhead bolt. Use. Shoots this bolt from a crossbow, dealing normal weapon damage. If the target is a living creature, it inflicts bleeding wound that deals 150% of original damage over 3 turns. The bolt is weaker against armored targets incurring an additional 15% target's mechanical damage threshold. Interesting. Let's buy this. And more of this, of course, because they're not easy to make. Probably I'm gonna buy this as well. We learned the grass grenade. Probably gonna use grass grenade at one point when we develop our bio and whatever. Plenty of bolts. Yeah, I think we're pretty much set. We can also get leather from this place. Siphon leather. Nice. Nothing too crazy. Let's just get this. Maybe I can get this as well. Let's see how much they cost. Yeah, why not? Damn. We're +1. What should I give you? I sure don't want to buy this. Well, maybe I'll just leave one of the mines in this crate. It's not a big loss. Okie dokie. I'm not sure. I didn't talk to the woman though. She is a woman, not a girl. Serene. So nothing. Although I think you can also kind of get with her. I've read that there are some options to make her think that her husband is cheating on her. Oh, there ain't much to say. I was born here and I've been a hunter all my life. I just, like all the other hunters, I spent more of it on the other side of the river where there's lots of game waiting for us. Hoppers, siphoners, red hounds, lots of different stuff. It's simple, rewarding life. It keeps your body in shape and your mind sharp. Sadly, I won't be staying here for much longer. Where are you going? My husband, Sad. He is the son of the previous camp leader, Gideon. He wants to leave Camp Hatter and live somewhere far away. And I'll be going with him soon. I've spent my whole life in this place, living, breathing, existing as nothing but a hunter. I know I said that, but that's my whole life. That is me. But I'm willing to give it all up just for him. And who knows, maybe I'll discover another part of me in that new place. Who knows? So, where will you be living? Will you be going? North Underrail. Well, best of luck then. Thank you. I'll miss this place, darn it, but yeah, it's gonna turn out good. It is. So, let's just leave her be. And besides, I think it would have been rather unpleasant to take her away from her husband and give it to the Red Hound King. Still, it would have been not us. So, lots of traps here. We've cleared this. Caves. Okay, we need a tool. We know we've left this here. This area, I think, everything is discovered, so we can't go any further than this. But we can still explore some areas. Borrower. Okay, this is a dead end. And I think this is a dead end as well. I'm not sure here. I'll go check eventually, but I think it's not leading anywhere else. And there's chlorals here. But I think, yeah, this is the dead end. So then we'll just have to load to the upper caves and explore these parts. So explore here, explore... Yeah, we'll definitely need to do some exploration in the upper caves in the next episode. And then lower passages, investigate later. Okay, that's a quest. Lots of evil guys. This one is gonna take us a while to get to a higher level, and who knows, we'll do that in a few levels. And this one, I think I'm gonna avoid this one altogether. Or who knows, maybe lower. Lower Underrail. Now, we have a lot to explore over here. As you can see, there is quite a large area to explore. And yeah, Core City, I don't know, is somewhere to the north. But we'll not be going to Core City. Well, it's gonna take a bit of exploration on our side before we decide to go to Core City. We'll go to the rail crossing. At least that's what I'm aiming for. And from there we shall do a few quests. Because Core City is super huge. There's a lot to do in Core City. Might even consider doing the expeditions, but I think we need to go into Core City to go for the expeditions. We shall see. We shall see. Core City is just freaking amazing. But definitely I would like to explore as much as possible before we even touch the cities and rail crossing, because there is so much experience laying around. And we will like that. Okay guys, we'll leave it here. Give it a nice old overwriting save. I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye 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 bye.